The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Congratulations to Princess Eugenie and her husband, Jack Brooksbank, who have announced they are expecting their second child. In a statement, Buckingham Palace said, Princess Eugenie and Mr. Jack Brooksbank are pleased to announce they are expecting their second child this summer. The family are delighted and August is very much looking forward to being a big brother. Eugenie shared the news on her personal Instagram account, a break from tradition, but Elizabeth isn't around anymore to eye-roll this new generation. In the photo, we see Eugenie's son August kissing her baby bump to announce the news. The arrival of a new royal will shake up the succession line. Baby royal will be the 13th in line to the throne. She or he will follow their older brother August. The Mirror points out that while Eugenie and her sister Princess Beatrice have HRH titles, baby Brooksbank will not, as they will be too far down the line of succession. The new arrival will see other royals bumped down the list, including Prince Edward and his children, Viscount Severn and Lady Louise, and Princess Anne. They currently occupy spots 13, 14, 15 and 16. Prince Harry will remain fifth in line and thus have no reason to write a book bashing the baby. Speaking of babies, Zara Tindall went on Mike Tindall's new YouTube series and discussed getting her body back after giving birth. As the who's who gets confusing as we move down the tree, Zara is the daughter of Princess Anne and granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth. Mike's series, which is called Mike Drop, promotes the Australian equestrian event Magic Millions. The Mirror recaps the episode with Zara, in which Mike chats about his wife's achievements in the sport, which have seen her scoop a World Championship title and a silver medal at the London 2012 Olympics, as well as returning to riding after the birth of their child Mia, Lena and Lucas. Zara talks about her horse High Kingdom, with whom she won her Olympic medal. She said, "We managed to get High Kingdom to the Olympics, which was incredible. Trevor Hemmings, the owner, has won so many amazing things in his racing career and Grand Nationals and things like that. But to see his face at the Olympics and to get the team medal was amazing. And to be able to give something back to him when he had supported me for so long was incredible. I'm going to get emotional." Zara teared up. Mike said, "I think that sums you up. You always put your owners and your horses first, something at the detriment to yourself. You will train a horse before you train yourself, and you will make sure the horse is right before you do it yourself." Later in the conversation, Zara said, "I found it hard getting myself back to it mentally. You feel guilty as a mother, leaving your child to go and do something else. It was hard getting your body back when you've been riding for 25 years, and then your body is just completely not doing that. Your muscles are doing nothing and stretching and creating an amazing thing, but it's completely different." The Sun reports Queen Camilla's former bodyguard lands important new job with King Charles as part of a palace shake-up. Former firearms officer Mark Andrews will provide Charles and Camilla with extra security alongside police bodyguards. Mr. Andrews was head of her police personal protection team before retiring last year at age 60. He spent about 20 years guarding the royal family and is said to have had a particularly close working relationship with Camilla and will not carry a gun in his new role as chauffeur. But one source said, "Camilla knows he would leap in front of a flying bullet for the king and her if he had to." Former Scotland Yard commander John O'Connor said, "He is clearly trusted and highly regarded by them, but there is the added importance of security, especially with the coronation coming up." He replaces Charles' own long-term head driver, Tim Williams, who is retiring. However, his appointment is said to have put noses out of joint among some Buckingham Palace staff. They fear being replaced by royal household colleagues at Clarence House, where Charles and Camilla still reside. Camilla is determined to keep trusted aides and staff by her side. One insider said, "It's causing disquiet below stairs." Buckingham Palace said, "We do not discuss individual members of staff." Palace Intrigue will be right back. Thank you to Joan, who left us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. And you can do that too if you're on the Apple Podcast app. Just go up to that spot there where the stars are, and there's 5 of them there, and just click 5 if you like the show. It really helps us out. But anyway, Joan said, "Love it. Respectful and informative. Informative, timely, and interesting. Royal news updates are timely and interesting. Love this podcast and highly recommend it." Thank you, Joan. From Fortune, King Charles' Crown Estate is coming after Elon Musk's Twitter over skipping rent payments on London offices. Fortune reports Britain's Crown Estate, an independent commercial business that manages the property portfolio belonging to the British monarch, filed a case against the social media giant over alleged unpaid rent at its London offices. The 260-year-old company is one of the UK's largest landowners, including 10 million square feet of property in London's West End alone. Profits from the collection of land and buildings are collected by the British government, with $3 billion generated for public spending in the last 10 years. Reports suggest that the tech giant's London office near Piccadilly Circus has been deserted for some months, with the Twitter signage and logos removed. And there you have it. Hey, if you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your favorite shows. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.